Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Now, just before I dive in there and pull your cards for today, I just like to say I am an experienced and professional holistic and spiritual counsellor and mentor, and I offer 100% money back guarantee for image readings, tarot readings, also the programs, as well as spiritual and holistic counselling and mentorship, plus advice to help you with union with self and union with your person. Just check out the details in the description box below this video. So let's dive in there and let's see what's going on with your person. Okay, so you were coming in with the Star card and you were coming in with the Empress here in your reading. Well, I want to say that this is a decision, but the decision here in your reading for your person, yeah, is how they see you. That's for real. Yeah, it's coming in as the truth, of course, but you're coming in as, for your person, they see you as stable. Yeah, stable. You make your own money. You're a business owner here. You've been working on your stability. I think you've been working on your stability. What I want to say is that you've been working on your stability here, and your person sees you as stable because you have taken that kind of action here, guys. You may have also, for yourself here, learnt about money, the importance of money, how you value money, the importance. I do get there has been a shift in the way in which you think about money, because I actually get here with both those cards coming in is that you money works for you. You make your own money, and what I mean there in your reading is that you have a business. Now this may be the start of a business. That's what it's talking about here in your reading. And what I get here is that with both those cards coming out on the board, it comes in as, here guys, how would I say that? The way in which you are, the way in which you behave here, to think, feel, of course, your emotions. You're coming in with compassion and empathy. You definitely have discipline here, guys, and control. Self-control here. It's different to the people that your person has dealt with in the past or could even be dealing with at this point in time. What I get with those cards, with the Star card coming out here, is that you could be known for, how would I say that? You're known in your community here, guys, your friends and your family here. What do I mean? You're known for it here. All right, guys, and what I get there in your reading is that your person is hearing about it. That's what I'm getting. What it also tells me here is that you like to make your own decisions here. You like to do things your way, and that's something that your person also finds attractive about you. You make your mind up. You don't like, what I get here is that it's either you don't like or you don't allow any more people to influence the choices and the decisions that you make here. See, these two cards come in as why your person chooses you. What is it that they like about you here or find extremely attractive? So you've got vibrant here. This is how they see you here, guys. But what they don't realize here is the amount of hard work, what you had to do in order to get to where you are, or to be the true person you are today, is what I want to say here. Vibrant here, guys. This is how these cards are coming in. You have charisma. You also have self-confidence. Remember, this is how your person sees you. Okay, and you definitely, you're a go-getter. Here you have that tenacity here, but you also have discipline. See, you don't overindulge, you don't go too far here, where you allow, I want to say, patterns and habits to change you, or here you don't let your guard down. It's coming in as you maintain. Now you maintain a sense, I want to say, dignity here, guys. Charm. That's what I'm also picking up here in your reading. Okay. But what it also talks about here is where you're at today. That was a goal, and that may have been a goal last year, the year before that here. When I'm talking about how you got to where you are today. You're your own boss, in a sense here, guys. See, in the physical, in your everyday life, this is how your person sees you. Now, what it also talks about here in your reading is that they are definitely that motivation that you needed to make certain changes, is what I'm picking up here. Yeah. Let me just keep going here. Yeah. Definitely independent here, guys. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. The independent here, but it's what I get there in your reading is learning to be independent, like, let's say, changing your tire here. When we're coming in with the Empress, you're talking about your everyday life here, and I just want to put scenarios here that talk about other aspects of the person that you are today and what your person sees here. Okay, it could also come in as doing things by yourself, for yourself here. Yeah, it's but because you've done that, or you've invested in yourself here, okay, your person, I want to say, sees you here. But what it can talk about there in your reading is that your person sees your potential. a minute here, guys. Yeah. When I spoke about, I'm sure I spoke about the freedom here. What I mean there, guys, is that you've let go of negative attachments here. They no longer have that stronghold on you the way in which they had in the past here. That those negative attachments of neglect, abandonment and abuse here. Because there is a way in which your person sees you here. It's coming in as the apple of their eye. And in a way, here guys, you can do no wrong here. But what it also talks about here in your reading is that they find it even more attractive when they see you, that rebellious nature here that you have when it comes to sticking up for yourself here. When people do try to influence you here. I get you do have admirers here, guys. Okay. But what I pick up here in your reading is that, and I'll be honest with you guys, is that I get you like your person. You've got deep emotions for your person here, especially coming in with the star card. Excuse me. Alright, okay, so you have the Ten of Cups, you also have the Two of Pentacles, and you also have the Nine of Pentacles here. Okay. What I pick up here in your reading, I do, let me just make sure I'm coming in right with this one here, guys. Okay, so with the Ten of Cups and the Two of Pentacles coming in, what I'm picking up there, guys, is that your person, I get they think about you a hell of a lot, but I think that's the both of you with the Two of Pentacles coming in. And what it also talks about there in your reading is that there's some kind of action your person wants to take here, but both you and your person, let's come in that way. When you're coming in with the Two of Pentacles, so there's an idea here. I want to say that it can be seen as a dream here, where in your mind, in your person's mind here, you're kind of thinking a couple of steps ahead of yourselves here. Look, I get it hasn't kind of happened yet. See, this Nine of Pentacles here in your reading, what I pick up there is that it's both you and your person and how you see each other. And even with this Two of Pentacles here, and then you also have the Ten of Cups here. So these feelings, what I'm getting here in your reading is that these feelings are mutual. All right. But I do get it. It is that thinking here, guys. See, you want to be seen, like I said when I spoke about the Empress and where you are today, here for your person. What it talks about there in your reading is that's how they want to be seen as well. Here. That's how that is coming in. And what it tells me there in your reading for, see, I do get here, it's for your person here is to make those changes to their everyday life. That's what I'm getting. And the way in which they feel about you, coming in with the Ten of Cups, there's foresight here, guys. And just how you had foresight or a goal to be the person you are today. All right, guys. Your person wants that too. Here. That's what I'm getting. And these, yeah, it's an obstacle and a challenge here in your reading because of the way in which your person feels about you. That's what it's also talking about here. Now, you could understand why your person sees you as the Star and the Empress. It comes down to your, I want to say, demeanor, your behavior here. Your person sees it as stable here. You're stable within yourself is what I'm getting. But like I said, here in your reading, this is coming in because you have released and transmuted, all right, guys, your past negative attachments here of neglect, abandonment, and rejection. Here, guys, that was connected to a past pain, hurt, and fear. And that's where the freedom comes in for you. However, your person sees it a different way. They see you as confident, like I said, vibrant. You have that charisma, that magnetism here. I'm not too sure if they see it as freedom, but if they do, I don't know if they understand what that freedom is all about. Okay, guys? And why you are the way that you are. That's what I'm getting here in your reading. Because you love life, I want to say here. Or they see you as living a better life. Because they did know you in the past. That's what it talks about. But when you went through a tower moment, because to come in with the Star card, one goes through a tower moment here, guys. All right. Okay. Let's keep going here. Yeah. So how do they bring it into their reality? But what it also tells me here in your reading, okay, when you're coming in with the Two of Pentacles here, is how you come across. And I spoke about that. All right, guys, in terms of changing the tire, the car tire here, which can be quite daunting if you don't know how to do it, guys. And then you'll also come, like I said, mowing the lawns here, doing things for yourself, by yourself here, really not relying on anybody to help you out, is what it's saying. See, I get here for yourself. You try to do it yourself. That's how it comes in. And then if what you know doesn't work, then you go and get someone to help you. But I get here in your reading is that you do have that knack to figure things out for yourself. That's what I'm getting. Now you know what to do. Now you know how to solve problems, is what it's talking about. That's what I'm getting with the Two of Pentacles here as well. That balance here, which is, like I said, which is why your person sees you the way in which they see you here. Yeah. And like I said, it's that independence here in your reading that is proving to be an obstacle and a challenge for your person. And you know what here, guys? It's an obstacle and a challenge for people that like you, people that find you attractive here. Yeah, people that want to get to know you. Because you won't be controlled here in your reading. And I suppose that's where that rebellious streak in you comes out. That's what I'm also picking up. Here. See, for both you and your person, you like loyalty here to each other is what I'm also getting here. Okay, you like partnerships where you know what your person is doing, in a sense. If they say they're doing something, they're actually doing that. But what it also tells me here in your reading is you're quick to defend your person. They're quick to defend you here. That's what it's also telling me here. Alright, guys. And what I get there, like quick, like you're assertive. That's what it's telling me here. This is both you and your person. I get here your person does want to pursue you here, guys, is what I'm getting. Okay. Yeah. It tells me here in your reading is that there's an excitement here. There's like a buzz happening, excitement here when it comes to you and your person. But what I get with that excitement, where that comes from, is that Two of Pentacles here, when you both think about each other. But like I said, you kind of think ahead here, guys. You forget about the now. That's what it's saying. Alright, so you were coming in with the Ace of Wands. You were coming in with the Ace of Swords. And you were also coming in with the King of Wands. Well, what that tells me there in your reading, guys, potentially here your person is quite passionate about you here. There is a deep desire within your person, coming in with the King of Wands, to take action towards you. But what I also pick up here in your reading is, well, with the Ace of Swords, what it tells me there in your reading is that your person I want to say they don't see themselves as an equal to you. That's what it talks about here. Their own potential here in your reading. That's how I see that that Ace of Swords here, guys. See, what it can also talk about here, guys, with the Ace of Swords is that this King of Wands is unaware, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, well, they've got an awareness, but they're unaware of where or how things are going to change. That they are going to change. So your person is going to change here, guys. That's what I get with that, yeah, as well with the Ace of Swords, because the Ace of Swords the sword is actually down here. So there's a lot to be said about that particular card here in your reading. I get here that they're unaware of how this is going to change them. Here they're unaware here in your reading of some kind of untapped potential, and they're definitely going to find that here, is what it's saying. See, even though they have this foresight here where they want to go, this is both you and your person here in your reading, they, like I said, you guys are not focused on the now, you're focused like 2 steps ahead of yourselves here, guys. And with the Ace of Swords here in your reading, I do get here, by focusing your guys' attention in this foresight here, what you can see and see for both you and your person here, you forget about the now. But what it also talks about here, guys, is that you may forget about the potential, not the potential in the relationship here, but the potential within yourself here to achieve, to keep achieving here, or to keep going, that strive, that ambition. Because what it tells me here in your reading is that it is going to pick up. It's going to be more than what you expected, or what you think it's going to be here. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. The potential of yourself, your person, and how that creates here in terms of the relationship here, or being in a relationship with each other, the potential of that here. Because it's telling me here in your reading is that there's actually a bigger picture than what you and your person are focused on at this time. That's what I'm getting. So let's keep going here, eh? And let's see. So you were coming in with the Knight of Cups here in your reading. So what it tells me there, guys, is that yes, your person is wanting to come towards you here with the Knight of Cups. They are wanting, they do see you as the one here, the one. Like I said, you're different, and your person finds that damn attractive. I get here, they don't know anyone like you here. Now, coming in with the Knight of Cups here in your reading, what it talks about there is, it's like dating here, guys. Alright? Serious, and that's part of that Two of Pentacles, where they want to go. What are their next steps here? Because this King of Wands is very passionate here, guys, is what I'm getting. But they're also driven, and once this person makes their mind up here, yeah, you can't change their mind. Not a King of Wands. Oh, well, not any of the kings, to be quite honest here. They all have their own characteristics and traits here, guys. Yeah, you are coming in with certain star signs here, guys. Okay, so what I'm also picking up here in your reading is that your hang on, we came in with 12. Yes, working on it. That's what I'm getting. Working on it here, guys. All right, I am going to leave it there. There are going to be some serious changes that are going to happen. All right, even though you guys are doing your own inner growth here, personal development here, guys, the growth is also going to come in when you guys are together. There's something else going to happen here. All right, there is some other kind of growth that is going to happen. This happiness, this being together. Okay, all right, I'm going to leave it there. Look, thank you for your reading, guys, and thanks for watching. All right, bye.